Sup everyone, Casual Talk here. Today, I'm going to be talking about how so many today are worshiping or blindly worshiping the devil, and they just don't care. It's like you see it, but then you don't know that you're also doing it. Or if you know that you're doing it and you see it, it's just following trends, it's a phase, and it's just something that is going to condition and desensitize people from turning away from the truth of God, turning away from the Bible, turning away from ever figuring out that we have one true living God, and that is the God of heaven and the creation of earth, the God of souls. That's the God I believe in. But so many today don't realize the seriousness of this matter. This is a worldly epidemic. Having sex is normal with anybody. You can have sex with anybody. Casual sex is empowering now today, especially for women. It's a lie sold to women, even men, to contribute into this behavior, because if sex is given to you, just take it and treat women consciously as a sex object. That's why when it comes down to responsibilities, single motherhood is at an all-time high, and marriage is not even taken seriously anymore because the women also contributing into this. Many cases out there are whorish, sleeping around with multiple men. They have about 2, 3, 4, 5 different baby daddies. And it's scary. It's really scary. It does not matter how old you are. Seek God while you're young. There's people dying in their teens, in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s. And you know what they probably thought? In some cases, or many cases, I have time. I have time to change. I could do it tomorrow. I could repent later. They think that, time is endless. I'm never going to get old. I just want to live young forever. No responsibilities. Live however I want. Do whatever I want. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's scary. You don't know how many times I've came across videos of people participating in hookup culture, sleeping around, normalizing sleeping with other people, sleeping around before you get married. And as soon as they find out they have an incurable STD, it's too late. It's too late. People don't understand the seriousness of just giving your body to one person, but multiple people. Of course, many cases you're going to face the consequences. You don't listen to God. You don't listen to the right tuitions. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who knew better or who didn't know better. And because of the sins of others, they became a follower and they became a victim. And this is what's also leading to devil worshipers today. Sex is one of the biggest industries in the world. Sold through pornography, TV shows, movies, video games, magazines are on social media is even promoting it. And the algorithm is pushing it, making these OnlyFans models famous. And at the exact same time is desensitizing more men to be sexually loose not sexually disciplined. And if they're not only just watching porn, they're chasing women after one thing: for the sex. Celebrities are so famous now to where there are so many followers that are blindly worshiping them like they're some type of god. And people don't really care until it's too late. You don't understand. When God wants you to see the truth, he's going to save you. And if he doesn't, he may use somebody to come into your life to warn you. Or he may create a circumstance to where you have an STD, HIV, chlamydia, herpes. It may leave a permanent mark on you for God to even humble you to change. And if that don't work, you either turn rogue or just turn evil to where, you know what, I'm going to hurt everybody else. And there's people that are very grimy like that. There are grimy, evil people out in this world. And music is also part of an agenda to lead a lot of people down to the same dark path. Family is not a thing anymore. Modest women is not a thing anymore. Everywhere I go now, especially during the summer, it's the same case in South Carolina in certain parts. Women has no problem showing their nakedness because it's normalized. And, it's because it's too hot. That is a freaking lie. There's women from different cultures, religions, who are wearing loose, long dresses past the knees to cover up their shame of their nakedness. And the Bible speaks on the modesty as well. Respecting your temple, respecting the temple of God, because this is God's body. We're just the borrowers of it. We're lending it with our time. And when it's time for us to go, our soul departs from our body, collected by God, and we're judged based off the works that we did in the flesh. And this is a reflection of when Jesus was here, setting an example of how we're truly supposed to live. Our true purpose isn't to sleep around, participate in hookup culture, waste your time going to strip clubs, dance clubs, go out partying, drinking, smoking pot, weed, doing drugs, gambling, fornicating, sleeping with this girl, that girl, this girl, that girl. Marriage is now a joke because people's not taking their souls or lives seriously. There's people who are dying left and right because someone found out that they're cheating on their partner, or this partner, or they found out that, my husband got this girl pregnant. The devil is going to tempt anybody 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The devil works like a clock, but you cannot blame the devil, but you have to also look at yourself. Look at your strengths. Look at your weaknesses. And work on your biggest weaknesses, your biggest problems. Stay away from the triggers. Yes, it's going to still be unavoidable. There could be certain circumstances that could happen. Yes. And it could be testing you. Testing you if you're going to fall back into the world or fall back to God. Kanye West, Doja Cat, Demi Lovato. So many singers turned away completely from God. Even if they weren't worshiping God or they know of God, they don't care if they're citing everyone else that listens to their music, that repeats their lyrics of the songs, They don't care if you end up in hell with them. Especially if they die as a sinner. The spiritual aspect of life is truly a real thing. People really don't understand the seriousness of life. It's a waste of time challenging an atheist or a non-believer about God, because at the end of the day, death is not going to stop. You may think that, the sun is not real, but that's not going to stop the sun. You may think that, nighttime is not real, it's not dark. It's not going to stop the nighttime from showing. You can't stop God. You can't stop life. One thing you could stop is decisions and choices that could be detrimental to your life. I'm not talking like I'm a perfectionist or a narcissist. I'm talking like a realistic big brother, an uncle, a friend. Even though in reality, I don't have any, but I'm talking like one. Real father figures, brothers, family members, mothers, they look out for other children of their own because they care about you. Even if they're strict, even if you think that they're so harsh, they're doing it for a reason, because they care about you. People are giving you warnings. God is sending people your way to give you warnings, to wake up. The third seen eye, the Horus, the Illuminati, the Behemoth. People are not understanding the seriousness of this. That this is the only life that you got. And you're wasting it thinking that everything is all good. I'm just going to live life. No consequences. I'm Gucci. God is love. I made a video about this a while back. And for any one of you who are curious, look it up on my channel. Certain hand signs that you do, you are accounted for. Certain things that you say, you swear, you are accounted for. I'm not doing this video to impress nobody. I'm saying this because I'm speaking from the truth. I love people as much as I would love myself. I just hate the character and the sin that people allows to follow and allows to be a contributor to, because they are going by choice. If it's part of your character, it's part of your decisions, your choices. You want to be blind? That's your business. The Bible speaks on saving yourself and saving your soul. This may be the very last time. Not even a bit, maybe. This is going to be the last time I'm going to even say this. I may do YouTube shorts or share videos here and there, but for me, speaking on this, I'm done. If you read the book of Revelation, it speaks on the end times. It is very scary if you take the time to just think about it. The end times is when the world will be much worse. All these celebrities that are doing these devil worshiping videos and they're showing you who they represent. Being a demon and acting like the devil is cool, but acting holy and being pure is not cool. It's not it. Like, seriously? What has this world come to, bro? It's easier for people to fall into sin than it is to worship God. Yes, worshiping God is a lot of work because we are always tempted around the things of this world because of flesh. If we were born and created spiritually only, and there was no such thing as earth and there was only heaven, then we would all be spiritual beings. We would all be spirits. But truth of the matter speaking, we're still here physically in the flesh temporarily. And people are not understanding this, that, why is there so many shows that are going very dark. So many movies are talking about, oh, unlock the demon inside, submit to the darkness. Anime is going down the same route too. The main character has to unlock this darkness, this dark power in order to beat the villain. You can't fight evil with evil. You fight evil with good. Good fights evil. Good was created to fight off evil. And good came first, and that is God. So if that was the very first thing, just take the time to think about it. Look at yourself. Look at the world around you. Is this normal? If you truly think it's normal, you want to be a square and you want to follow trends, you are a follower, you are blind, and you are truly lost. It is scary times. Thank God I was fortunate to know about some pastors like Pastor Geno Jennings and the Truth of God Ministry and the other ministers on the Truth of God. Thank God for them, because messages like that and so many pastors like a lot of them now today are following trends as well to tell you and lie in your freaking face that this is okay. Live however you want. Do whatever you want. God will continue to love you. No, God hates the character that comes with sin, because God hates sin. And it says in the Bible, if you love God, you would also hate the things that he hates. Like I said earlier, a father is not going to let his children do what they want. There's discipline. There is rules. There is laws. And it creates people to be in check, to be more mature, and to be more careful with their decisions. I'm warning you guys, man. It's crazy. I was once that guy. Partying, smoking, drinking. There was a time where I thought I had an STD. To be honest with you, there was a time I thought I had HIV. True story. I brought this up in one of my past videos. I admit I thought there was a case in time I thought I had HIV. And I was crying. Look, man, I'm telling you guys, this is the only life that you got. For any one of you who comes across this video or not, I already know I'm not going to get a lot of views. And if I do, that's the Lord's willing. That's the Lord's will. Other than that, live life right and righteousness as much as possible. Strive to be holy and not go off by a label of Christianity, because Christianity was never written in the Bible. A lot of Christians today, if you look at them, they look like a joke in most cases. Still celebrating Christmas, still celebrating Easter, still celebrating holidays that they shouldn't be celebrating, drinking alcohol, drinking liquor, smoking weed, smoking pot, shacking up. This is not normal at all. The music industry is making sure that the world stays in this cycle. Look at STDs. The rates of it is not going anywhere. It's only getting worse because it's keep happening every year, or else there wouldn't be millions and millions and millions of cases of different STDs. People are having so much sex more than getting married, more than having a family, more than getting their lives in order. The book of Revelations. Read the Bible for yourself. King James Version. Read the Bible for yourself, guys. Wake up. Praying for the best for any one of you out there who wants to change and turn their lives around. Those who are lost, if they don't want to be saved, you can't save them. The only one who could truly wake them up is God. And there are some cases, and many cases, not all, but many cases, It is too late for them. It's too late. Save yourself. Casual talk here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.